There is not. More prophecies pertaining the coming or rapture of the church that needs to be fulfilled. There are many prophecies to be fulfilled yet. In the book of Amos, more than 12 prophecies still about Israel. But it is at a time when God is going to treat Israel. And the time that God is going to treat Israel is a different time. Although Israel is within the judgment of God, of the tribulation and the great tribulation, but a specific treatment of God with Israel to fulfill His word in the book of Matthew 23, in the book of Amos 5, or in the book of Hosea 5, so we need in Zechariah 12. We need to wait for the time when God waits for Israel, a word in which they rise and ask for mercy and forgiveness to Yeshua. And they will say that they have pierced. To whom they pierced. Interesting that I was in Israel when our guide speaking, and I asked him the following: I wanted you to translate this verse to me, when he says that he was pierced and that they would cry for him. He changed all things and changed the subject, because they do not want to see the Messiah. The church and Israel and all are indifferent to life. Jesus gives time the exact division of each time. Until the 12th and 12th chapter of Daniel, where he speaks of the 75 last days. 75 last days. That in the book of Jeremiah 30, verse 7, which is called the anguish of Jacob. You have no idea. Nor Israel. You have no idea what will happen to them in those last 75 days, though for the 7 years, with the exception of the tribulation. Because in tribulation the white horse, it will produce false peace. And in this false peace, Trump has done something more important to us. I mean to us, not to who will stay, is ready. He opened the door to the peace agreement. He opened the door. Because they want Jerusalem anyway. And Jerusalem, who said it was his, was the Lord. But Jesus will not rule in Jerusalem this way. That is why Jerusalem is called Sodom and Egypt. For the things that are happening in Jerusalem today are worse than the things that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's happening. And we are looking at these. And Israel will be involved in a more terrible plan of deception that will exist, where only in the book of Daniel and in the book of Revelation only the true saints and saints whom I speak in this word are those who are called mad virgins. Chapter 25 of the book of Matthew. Mad virgins, they are not caught up. Therefore they are called saints of the great tribulation. There are many believers who want to experience this, have no idea who the devil is,